There comes a moment in life when you realize that not everyone who says they're with you is truly on your side. You learn this the hard way, often when it's too late, when they've already turned their back on you. Betrayal isn't a sudden storm. It's a quiet, creeping darkness that invades your soul, leaving you cold and hollow. But in that moment, when the knife sinks deep into your back, when you're left alone with nothing but your pain, you have a choice. You can let that betrayal destroy you, or you can let it shape you. This isn't just about moving on. It's about embracing the pain, understanding it, and letting it fuel your rise. Betrayal usually comes from those closest to us. Friends, family, lovers, those who know our weaknesses, our fears. They know exactly where to strike, how to make it hurt the most. And when they do, it feels like the world has crumbled beneath your feet. You question everything, your judgment, your worth, your purpose. How could you not see it coming? Were you blind, naive, too trusting? These thoughts will haunt you, and the worst part is, they make you doubt yourself. But here's the truth. They didn't betray you because you were weak. They betrayed you because they were. They saw something in you they could never have. A light, a strength, a fire that burned too brightly. And instead of standing by you, they tried to snuff it out. But they failed, didn't they? Because you're still here, watching this, breathing, living. You may be wounded, but you're not broken. The world is a cruel place. People will hurt you, abandon you, leave you to pick up the pieces of a shattered trust. But the strongest people aren't the ones who've never been hurt. They're the ones who've been betrayed, abandoned, and left for dead. But still, they rise. They rise from the ashes of their pain, fueled by a fire that betrayal has ignited. There's a certain clarity that comes after betrayal. A moment when you see the world for what it really is, cold, unforgiving, and brutally honest. The people who once stood by you may never return, and if they do, you'll never look at them the same way again. That's the reality of it. And it's in that moment, that cold, dark moment, that you must decide. Will you let the darkness consume you, or will you become something more, something greater? The pain of betrayal can either destroy you or build you. It's the ultimate test of your strength. Do you let it rot you from the inside out, or do you take that pain and mold it into something powerful? The strongest people aren't the ones who've had an easy life. They're the ones who've been betrayed, who've walked through the fire and emerged forged anew. Betrayal teaches you to be self-reliant. It shows you that you don't need anyone's approval, anyone's validation. It strips you of the illusion that others will always have your back. And once that illusion is shattered, you're free. Free to be your own strength, your own hero. You no longer wait for someone to save you, because you've learned that in the end, you're the only one you can truly rely on. When they turned their back on you, they thought they were breaking you. They thought they were burying you in the dirt, never to rise again. But what they didn't realize is that you're not just a seed, you're a force of nature. And now, that betrayal, that pain, it's your fuel. It's what drives you to become stronger, smarter, and more determined than ever before. The best revenge isn't to strike back at those who've wronged you. The best revenge is to live well, to succeed, to rise above the darkness they tried to drown you in. Betrayal might be a curse, but it's also a gift. It's the universe's way of showing you who you really are, what you're truly capable of. And the truth is, you're capable of more than they ever imagined. So let them turn their backs. Let them walk away, thinking they've won. Because while they're busy celebrating your downfall, you'll be rising, stronger, and more powerful than ever. Betrayal isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of a new chapter, one where you're no longer the victim, but the victor. Remember this, betrayal shapes the strong. It carves out the weakness, leaving behind a core of steel. And now, it's your turn to show the world what you're made of. Don't just survive, thrive. Don't just rise, conquer. Let them see that betrayal didn't break you. It made you unstoppable. You're stronger than you think. Don't ever forget that. By the way, if you want to level up in life, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel.